First at noon, police opened fire on a robbery suspect, killing the man. Miami-Dade police say 7 officers were forced to shoot the man who reportedly had just held up a Walgreens. CBS 4's Gabby Fleischman is live with the very latest information. Gabby.
Elliot, the Miami-Dade Police Union president tells us that those 7 officers were forced to fire on that armed robbery suspect after they believed they saw him pull a gun on them. Now the Florida Department of Law Enforcement is investigating whether this shooting was justified. A reported robbery getaway car riddled with bullet holes. The suspected robber dead inside, killed by officers in a hail of gunfire early Thursday morning.
When they're confronted with a deadly situation and they need to use deadly force, then they will use deadly force.
Just before 2 a.m., Miami-Dade police say they responded to a 911 call about an armed robbery at a Walgreens on Southwest 288th Street and South Dixie Highway.
He had a mask on, he demanded money to be placed inside the book bag, and that's when he fled the scene.
During a chase, cops say the suspect's car got a flat tire and came to a stop at Southwest 137th Avenue and 288th Street. That's when they say shots were fired.
So this individual, not only did he use the gun to commit the armed robbery, of course, we have to assume that he's going to use the gun against the officers as well.
The MDPD union president tells CBS 4 News 7 officers opened fire after they believed the suspect pulled out his gun. None of the officers were injured. The suspect was pronounced dead on scene. It's not clear if he shot at the officers.
We were dealing with in this case, with an armed robber. So it was a dangerous situation that, again, we could have had officers injured or killed, but thankfully so, that did not occur.
This is the 3rd deadly shooting involving Miami-Dade police in the past 3 weeks.
The streets are meaner than ever before. There's a greater proliferation of firearms out on the streets than ever before. There's a greater disregard for human life, whether it's police or just citizens. The system allows these criminals out sooner. The criminals are more brazen.
And the names of the suspect who was killed and the officers involved in this shooting have not been released. The Miami-Dade Police Department tells us they do have surveillance video from that reported armed robbery at that Walgreens. They're working on getting that for us, and CBS 4 News reporter Peter Dench will have that for you with CBS 4 News starting at 5. We're live from Homestead. Gabby Fleischman, CBS 4 News.